Shorty like $1,000 plate, fine china. Tell her that she beautiful every day.
What's up, J-Mafias? Welcome back to your girl's channel. So tonight I'm going to be recording something a little different. As you guys know, I am a college student and it's real life here. I try to budget as much as I can. With that being said, you guys know how us college students are. We always are hungry. It seems like no matter where you are, if you're living with student living, if you're living on campus, there's always like a McDonald's up the road from you. And please, let's not forget about the Waffle House. But sometimes, you know, we can eat that all in one night. So with that being said, instead of going out to eat all the time, it's best to try to budget. And to do that, honestly, meal prepping has helped me out a lot. So with that being said, I decided to go ahead and make a video of me making an affordable meal. This can be shared with you if you're stingy or if you're kind-hearted and don't mind sharing like me. You can also share this with your roommates and friends and others. If you guys enjoy seeing videos like this and would like to see more in the future, definitely comment down below. Thumbs up this video and I will continue, because listen, your girl have all kinds of recipes, all kinds of affordable meals that I like to do. So definitely let me know and let's get started. So tonight your girl is feeling Mexicano. So I decided to prepare up a dip. This dip is called taco dip. If you guys haven't heard of it, I don't know what you're sleeping on, but you need to wake up. So first things first, what's a taco without beef? So I did get some all natural ground beef chuck here, and this is 2 pounds. This can definitely last you a few days. I also did pick up some sharp cheddar cheese, bell pepper, and I'm also gonna be using onions as well. I do have an onion in the fridge. We got sour cream, enchilada sauce. Also picked up 2 packs of taco seasoning. And then what's a dip without chips? We do have the tortilla chips on deck. Yes, sir. So now that the menu is out the way, let's grab our pot and let's start cooking. So of course, as always, you definitely want to make sure your hands are clean to be prepared to start cooking. Alright, so taking our meat first. I honestly don't think I'm going to be cooking this whole thing. I may just do a little bit over a half, just because it's only me and one roommate here so far. So now that our meat is in, we're then going to take the bell pepper and the onion and chop some of this up in the meat. Now y'all keep in mind that usually the vegetables, as far as onions and bell peppers, they're usually just in your meat to add a hint more flavor. So you don't necessarily have to eat it, but just give it that extra taste. This would be best. Alright, so now that this is on the stove, we're just gonna go ahead and turn this bad boy on. You can turn it on medium heat. And while that's sizzling, I'm gonna go ahead and get my drinks together. So I'm a country girl down here in South Carolina, and I love my sweet tea, y'all. I love it. So to make my tea, you just put on some water. And I usually fill mine up close to the rim. And I usually take 3 tea bags and place them into the pot. And of course, I wait till the water gets brown. And when it's brown, it's basically done. And it's time for you to go ahead and add some sugar. Groovy, baby, groovy. So now that the meat is done, and you'll be able to tell that your meat is done because it's all brown. If it's still pink, then baby, that cow is still moving. Put that back on the stove and let that thing cook some more, okay? But since mine is all browned and done, next thing we're gonna do is just drain the grease out, and that's what we have this here for. What do you call this bowl? I guess you call it a draining bowl. I have no clue. But now we're just gonna drain the grease. And I normally like to shake it just to make sure all that grease is out. Look at that. Shake, shake, shake. Shake the devil up. Come on now, now. Shake, shake, shake. Do-do-do-do-do. Shake the devil up. Alright, quit playing with your food. So once all the grease is drained out, we're just going to put the meat back into the pot. Now what I'm going to do is put in a little bit of water. You don't have to put a whole bunch. This is just to keep the meat from sticking from the pan. That's enough right there. Don't even need much. So now we're just going to be taking our 2 taco seasonings. You don't necessarily need to, but if you feel like you do, you'll still have one available. For now, we're just going to put 1. just look at it and tell that that's not enough taco seasoning. So I'm gonna go ahead and just open up that second pack as well. Now keep in mind, you don't only have to put taco seasoning in here. If you're extra like me, of course, who like a little extra spice, I'm gonna be adding some chili pepper and some cayenne pepper into mine. And just to test it out, perfect. So we're gonna let this cool off and put it on our other owl for now, and then we're just gonna get started on our tea. So as you guys can see, our tea is brown to the tea. Get it? Brown to the tea. Okay, that wasn't funny. So this is the pitcher I normally use for my tea. So what I normally like to do is just take the tea bags, kind of drain them out a little bit. And of course, just looking at the tea bags, you can see there's still soap with tea that could be going inside of the pitcher as well. So what I normally do is take these tea bags, put them inside and just bounce them around just to get all the extra tea out. So turning this stove off before I forget, taking this pot of tea and pouring it into the pitcher. So of course the tea is dark until you add the sugar and the water, which by the way, this is the sugar I'm gonna be adding. Now let me tell you now, I like my tea like diabetics shouldn't be having them. So I feel like I only have a little bit of sugar left, if you want to call that a little bit. So I think I'm just going to pour that whole thing down there. Usually I wait until the sugar gets about right here. I kind of just eyeball it. And let's see. Need some more. Okay, I think that's enough sugar. And then to dissolve it, of course, you're just going to be stirring this up. Now you can taste test it from here, or you can just wait until you add the rest of the water. But me personally, just like to taste test it from here, just to see if I need to add any more sugar. Because of course, once you add the water, it's kind of going to get watered down. And then taking that same pot that I had the tea in, I'm just going to be filling this up and transferring it to the pitcher. So now that the tea is out the way, we're about to put this in the fridge to get cold, and then back to the meat. All right, now to these two ingredients. What we're gonna do is take half of this enchilada sauce and pour it into the meat, and then the other half of the enchilada sauce we're gonna mix with the sour cream, and this is gonna make that nice creamy texture that's gonna go into the dip as well. All right guys, so I'm just gonna be putting the dip into this pan here. So taking the sour cream, now with this creamy consistency, you'll know when it's done when it turns like a pale light pink. If it's not pale pink, you can continue to pour some of the enchilada sauce if needed. So I'm gonna be putting the dip in this cute little pan I got from Walmart. So starting off the taco dip, we do want to start by layering it with this creamy sauce, and you just pour it all into the bowl. Now that our meat is done, this is gonna be the next layer into the bowl. Like, look how saucy that is. I know you want it. We don't starve ourselves over here. We eating good, boo. So now the last two ingredients we wanna add to this taco dip would be the cheese and the salsa. Now my roommate doesn't like cheese, so I'm just gonna be putting cheese on half of it and not the whole thing. So So here is the taco dip. I try not to add too much salsa on my roommate's side because I don't even know if she likes salsa. But anyway, I don't know about y'all, but the girl is hungry. She about to eat, and it is optional, but this is what I like to put on mine. I like to add a hint of diced jalapeno peppers to it just to give it that extra spice. Bon appetit. I'm the real MVP, dog. This is busting. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on all my social medias. And I will see you in the next one because your girl gotta eat. Bye.
Why you gotta do this? Why you put me through this? Why you gotta do